I saw that an Artemis Fowl trailer had been released. Apparently, there had been one released before, but I didn't notice it. Maybe it was like before I started doing reaction and review videos on a regular basis. I don't know. Anyway, I only have a pretty superficial knowledge of this series. I don't even know that superficial is the right word to describe it. It's probably not even that. I just know that it's a book series. I thought that I had started to listen to it years ago. I thought I had. But for whatever reason, it just didn't click with me, so I never continued it, or either I just was never interested to take it up. If I'm remembering things incorrectly, and I just didn't really start listening to it. But the whole concept of it is fairly interesting. It's like, what, this whiz kid, and he does stuff. I have no idea what he does. People in the comments were calling him a master criminal or criminal mastermind or something like that. But the book covers always looked kind of interesting to me, and the idea of it being made into a movie is interesting. So I always felt like I would be interested to see, a representation of this on the screen. Apparently this trailer, from what I can gather, looking through the comments of the channel where I got it from, there's a lot of people disappointed in it. And these are clearly people who have read the series, the books, which I have not. So I'm going into this pretty blind and no expectations at all as to what the character is supposed to be like or anything like that. So I feel like that's kind of a plus for me. But I know it's got to be really disappointing. It's not that it has got to be really disappointing. It is really disappointing for a lot of people, apparently. So I'm going into that aware of how they feel, but also, since I don't know really anything beyond the title of the series, I might feel differently about it than they do. So let's go ahead and check it out.
We want to know everything about the man I work for.
The man? Oh no. This isn't about the father. This is about the son. Artemis Fowl.
Oh, Disney film. Okay.
You've grown strong, son. And smarter than I ever imagined.
Then take me with you.
Where have I seen that
I have
kid?
no Artie. There's just one very important thing I have to do.
Authorities launched a worldwide manhunt for the famous
It's gonna be
collector.
gone.
He is suspected to have been behind some of the biggest robberies ever.
Hello?
Your family has taken something of great value from us. Return it to me or I will destroy everything you love.
You weren't supposed to see this yet.
Oh, that guy.
Your father is in a complicated profession. For years, he has protected powerful secrets that have kept mankind safe from the dangers of another world.
Oh, so it's
It's time to face
supernatural
your destiny.
type stuff.
But we are not alone in this. Mulch-Diggum's just a talented giant dwarf.
And I'm Holly Short, your ally on the other side. It's real. All right, save my father, save the world.
Whole team ready, tell them we on deck. Scared, Artemis?
I prefer scared to dead. An army is coming.
Is that Judi Dench?
You think you can beat us?
We'll see.
Who do you think you are?
I'm the next criminal mastermind.
Okay.
Now look around, this is what they call greatness.
I didn't read much on trolls. Anything I should look out for?
The teeth.
They eat people. Good to know.
Okay. When did they say? May 29th. Okay. All right. So I'm a little bit underwhelmed by it. Not for the same reason that I think fans of the book series are. It looks like, it just doesn't look super like exciting. It's something that I probably will check out, but I do not plan to go see this in the movie theater on the big screen. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels kind of generic to me. Not anything super special. Doesn't stand out as anything really exciting. I know that not long after this, Wonder Woman's coming out, and I'm super pumped for that. So, yeah, it looks all right, but it's PG, so there's not going to be any sort of really a high level of conflict or danger. Well, there will be conflict, but it's going to be sanitized, and it's Disney, so they want to appeal to the family. I don't know how intense the books get. Maybe it's pretty, not quite so harsh as well. And maybe that's been transferred over into this movie, but I don't know. Anyone who has read this will obviously know, but I'm clueless. I did not know that this series had to do with supernatural type stuff. I thought it was all just earthbound things. I didn't know it had to do with other worlds or anything like that. Not that that's a turnoff, but the way it's presented here is just not, it just doesn't grab me. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. The trailer itself, to get to here, is about 2 minutes 19. So, it's not overly long. And it didn't necessarily feel like it was overly long, the way it was put together. But I think I just felt so really unmoved by it. I got more of a thrill, not really thrill, but like it was more exciting to pinpoint the people that I recognize, like Colin Farrell and the guy who was with Colin. Oh my gosh, with Artemis. I reckon he's the dude from Game of Thrones. I thought I saw Judi Dench, but they only showed her like for a millisecond, and then they didn't show it again. So that might have been wrong. There was like the thing in front of her, the thing she was inside, like the glass or whatever, was kind of preventing me from seeing her very clearly. So that might have just completely been way, way off base. But yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of meh about it. Even though, like I said, yeah, I'll probably check it out whenever it becomes available on my streaming. But it's not anything that I'm going to be in a huge rush to click play for, or play on, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, okay, well, I thought I'd be a little bit more like wowed and excited about this, but unfortunately that did not happen to be the case this time. So I'll go check out something else, and maybe that'll be a little bit more exciting. Okay, can't think of anything else, you guys. Bye.